Hi folks, Mark here, Views from Mark. As always, I hope you're keeping safe, healthy and are well. In today's video, I'm doing an unboxing of something that may come as a bit of a surprise to you because most people, I think, assume that I already own one of these. So let's roll the titles and get straight to it. Right folks, so as I say, today's video is going to be an unboxing of something that may surprise you in the fact that I don't already own one of these, but to do a quick kind of fit check of what I'm wearing already, because this is an item of clothing. So on the wrist I have the Omega No Time to Die Special Edition in titanium, of course. It's one of my daily wears. It's so lightweight and comfortable. I love this watch to bits. And I'm also wearing this lovely, very, very soft, super comfortable and lightweight polo from NPL. Now this is kind of one of the homage James Bond inspired pieces going right back to Goldfinger. So as I say, let's get straight to this. Now this is something that I actually ordered at the start of the year when it was in a sale, and I've had it for a while and I've been meaning again to do an unboxing and give my thoughts and review of what this is. I just haven't had the opportunity, but today is that day. So let's get straight to it. So this is something from Sunspel, which you can probably already guess what it's going to be now that I've said that. So I'm being very careful as I open it, as I always am, because I do not want to damage any of the contents, and also, you know, want to make sure I'm doing a good job for you guys at home. And to give you an idea of what you would receive if you place an order online with Sunspel, this is what arrives. Now there is an option on their website where you can do like a gift box that it comes in, so gift wrapping almost. I didn't go for that because this was for myself, so I didn't need to get it gift wrapped. But let's take a look. I've actually gone for, as I say, something which may come as a bit of a surprise that I don't already own one, and that is of course the Sunspel Riviera Polo, which was made famous of course in Casino Royale back in 2006 when Daniel Craig was seen wearing this particular polo in the sequence in the Bahamas. There we go. So I'm going to turn this around. As I say, this is actually my first ever item from Sunspel that I own, and quite excited to get this actually. So let's take a look. Okay, so we open it up and I can see that the polo is in some lovely tissue paper, as seems to be the current theme. You know, it's always the gold standard whenever you're receiving something from one of these bomb brands. It comes beautifully wrapped, regardless of whether you choose gift wrapping or not, in tissue paper. So there is branded tissue paper, of course. It says Sunspel underwear for men and boys, Sunspel Limited. So I'm just going to slide this out straight away. We've got a nice little postcard here from Sunspel. Very nice touch. Marketing materials. I'm going to slide this out, put this to one side, and here we have, fresh in its plastic wrapping, the Sunspel Riviera Polo. So lovely that it's been folded and it's protected nicely in this kind of plastic wrapping. I'm just going to slide this out now, put that to one side. Okay, wow. So I've gone for a size medium. Again, having not owned anything from Sunspel, that is a slight risk in the sense of I usually like to try on stuff from a brand that I'm not familiar with before I commit to buying something. But generally, polos, I tend to go for a medium, so I'm pretty sure this is going to be spot on. So, first things first, first impressions. So, the material, this kind of lovely cotton, is very soft, very nice indeed. I shall pop the tags in there as we open up. Again, piece of tissue. And here we have the Sunspel Riviera Polo. Now, that is really quite nice. I'm impressed. Colour is lovely, this kind of deep dark blue. It does look pretty much exactly as you would expect, having seen it in Casino Royale so many times on Daniel Craig. And there is a bit of history behind, obviously, the Sunspel Riviera Polo. I mean, Sunspel is a company that's been going around for so many years. I mean, 1860, I think, is when they first came on the scene. At least, let me check. Yeah, it says England 1860, so I think that's probably around the time that they kind of started up. But this cotton, really nice, and I can tell it's very breathable because you can kind of see daylight through the actual material and the way that it's constructed. So this will be great in hot weather, as it is at the moment here in the UK. It's quite humid, quite warm. But Sunspel's name has been synonymous with the quintessential style of James Bond ever since they tailored one of their original polo shirts for Daniel Craig to wear in his role as 007 in Casino Royale. So there was the Riviera Polo before Casino Royale, and then obviously Lindy Hemming, world famous and renowned costume designer. She's done so many Bond films, got in contact with Sunspel and said that this is what they were planning to do and they would love one of their polos. And Sunspel actually went back and redesigned the polo to kind of complement Daniel Craig's physique. And obviously because of the stunt work and the action and everything else, they actually went back and redesigned and made some adjustments to their staple piece. And now this is their staple piece still. And many people are surprised that I don't actually own one of these already. You know, considering Casino Royale came out in 2006, you know, it's a fair while. We're coming up on 20 years in a couple of years, so it's 18 at the minute. But I don't know what it was. Maybe psychologically I just thought, well, the Sunspel Riviera Polo has been a staple of the brand for so many years. It's not just going to disappear overnight. That would be quite a major shake-up if they were to suddenly stop doing one of their trademark pieces. So I suppose there was never that kind of urgency or impetus to get one straight away, because I knew it was always going to be on offer, if that makes sense. And I think that was probably part of the delay in me actually picking up one of my own. So just to give you some more information about the polo and kind of Sunspel's own write-up, they say, handsome, poised and difficult to argue with, their Riviera Polo shirt shares more than a few of Bond's finer qualities. When Academy Award-winning costume designer Lindy Hemming asked us to design a polo to be worn by Daniel Craig in his role as James Bond in Casino Royale, we began with a style that we have been making since the 1950s. Now that, just to interlude, doesn't surprise me, because this is one of those classical styles from the 1950s that will just endure the test of time. Come back. We tailored it to Craig's exact measurements, slimming the fit across the chest and making the arms slightly shorter to flatter his physique and allow him to move cleanly and easily in action sequences. This was kind of taken back to the drawing board once Lindy Hemming got in contact with them and said, we'd love to have our next James Bond in one of your polos. They went back to the drawing board, redesigned some elements of this, and yeah, I'm just loving the colour as well. And of course, this comes in a whole host of colours. If you go onto Sunspel's website, you will see there are dozens of colours that this polo comes in. And I don't think you'll go wrong with any of them, to be honest. But I wanted to make sure that I went for my first Sunspel piece being the original Casino Royale colouring, the Casino Royale polo, if you like. And yeah, so let's see what other information we have here on the Riviera Polo. So the Riviera Polo shirt is made from their warp knit cotton fabric, invented in the 1950s by Peter Hill, the grandson of the company's founder. Unsatisfied with the peak polo shirts that were available at the time, he sought to create a version that would be cool and comfortable to wear in the hot summer sun of the Riviera. He drew on the knowledge of the local industry to develop a fabric on lace-making machines that was soft, light and breathable. You can really tell that. As I say, if I hold this up to the light, I can kind of see like a see-through element to this polo, just because of the way the fabric is being manufactured, which again means it's going to be really lightweight, comfortable in hotter weather. The entire Riviera Polo shirt, including the collar and the single chest pocket, is made from the mesh fabric. The result is a polo that has an understated, practical feel without decoration or showiness. In essence, the Riviera Polo is a shirt that is just as usable and suitable for a man of action as it is for a man of style. Now, I think I've talked about this polo enough. Its connection to Bond, why I kind of delayed in getting one. So without further ado, I think the only thing left to do is to actually try this on. Right, so here we have it. This is the Sunspel Riviera Polo. It's the first polo or item of clothing of any kind that I own from Sunspel. And I've got to say, it's really comfortable. I'm actually quite surprised at how breathable it is. I knew because of the way the material is designed that it was going to have this breathable and comfortable feel to it, but this is actually really surpassing my expectations. Size medium, I think, is the right fit for me. It's strange because at end peel, I go for a size small. Olive brown, I wear size medium, and it looks like at Sunspel I'll also be ordering in future in a medium. I'm really liking it. I like the colour, I like the fit. You know, I don't have Daniel Craig's physique, not many people do, from Casino Royale anyway, but I don't think that matters. It feels really nice across the shoulders. I like the length of the sleeves. I think the colour is really nice. Yes, you could say navy blue, dark blue is a bit of a bland colour, you might think, or understated, but I think in terms of the style, the fit, the finish, it works really well and complements the design and the aesthetic of the polo. So I'm thrilled with it. I'm regretting that I waited so long perhaps before I actually got one of these, but it is one of their staple pieces, as I say. So if, like me, before this video, you were debating getting one or you were considering getting one, I think based on my initial kind of wearing of this, I would thoroughly recommend it. It is a lovely polo. They come in a whole host of colours as well, so I may even look at alternate colours in the future, but I'm delighted with it. So just a very quick unboxing today. When you order from Sunspel, you can get like the gifted or gift wrapping, gift package option. I didn't go for that, just plain standard. Came still lovely presentation with the wrapping paper, with the little postcards. So those are the kind of nice touches as well that you would hope you'd get from a brand. But yeah, loving it. So that's it for this video. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, do please consider giving it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, and remember to hit the bell notification button so you get a notice whenever I post something new. But that's it for this video. Until the next time, as always, stay safe, stay healthy, stay well. I'll catch you all very soon. Thanks for watching.